Oh, what is going on, everybody?
Hello!
Jesus Christ! This is Pixel Partners here, and welcome back to Phoenix Wright. Spirit Justice. We left off.
Each day my hello grows stronger.
When we left off, we've brought Maya up here because there's a theory going around that she may have been forced to channel the spirit of Minister Inga to match the time of death stuff.
Although she said she doesn't remember that she did that.
No, but she's holding the secret. But she doesn't trust us yet, so we gotta press every little thing until she tells the truth.
Yeah.
You've been asleep ever since you were rescued from the tomb, correct?
I was exhausted after being held captive for so long.
It must have been terrible. Maya, Mr. Inga didn't do anything to you, did he?
Oh no, it wasn't like that. On the contrary, I asked him for all sorts of things.
Like what?
Hamburgers, money. Like, I'm really craving.
Oh man,
like,
we know her
I'm
too
really
well.
craving burgers, and I'll die if I miss an episode of the Plume Punisher. Acting like a brat and I didn't be a TV and even a few burgers from someplace. He was surprisingly nice to me.
Huh? Are you sure we're talking about the same guy here?
He does have a daughter.
Yeah.
He may have loomed large, but he was unexpectedly easy to push around. Even though he's the one who was responsible for pushing those execution papers through? Oh, that approving executions was simply his preferred method of stress relief.
With a wife like her, he was probably really pushing them through out of fear.
Oh, true, yeah. Because she's the embodiment of the law.
Yeah. I'm beginning to see why he wanted to stage a coup.
Is that SpongeBob mean the embodiment of the law?
Yeah.
In any case, my time in captivity wasn't so bad, but of all the things that happened... I know I didn't channel Minister Inga.
And how do you know? Are you sure about that? Maybe you just don't remember channeling him.
Maybe you just don't remember becoming a lawyer.
Well...
Don't remember. I may be 28, but I'm not senile, you know. I felt that. I felt that.
Something's not right here. Miss Faye, you were confined to Amara's tomb the whole time.
I love how
Is that
she and I
correct?
are the same age now. Oh.
Yeah.
Yes, but I wasn't conscious the whole time.
Okay, then let me ask you something. Did you ever see Nayna in the tomb? Dressed as Dirk?
Huh? Is this some kind of joke? I think I'd remember if I saw something as crazy as that.
Plus, I doubt anyone would carry out a crime like that right in front of a potential witness.
Yeah.
My Hanley's right. Yeah. You didn't have a chance to do something like that. What do you mean? You didn't have a chance to channel him? Does channeling someone take a long time?
Not really. Once you get the hang of it, it's pretty much instantaneous. But I was all tied up, literally. So there was no way for me to make the channeling mudra with my hands to do it.
Right.
Mudra sounds like a Pokemon.
Yeah. I guess she really doesn't channel Inga then.
Like a spin-off of Mudkip or something. If you combine Mudkip and Kingdra, you get Mudra.
That's a horrifying creature. Oh, goodness. Maya, when mediums are done with a session, they can send the spirit back to the other world themselves, right?
Sure, unless they're still in training. Amateurs can get possessed by spirits sometimes. But full-fledged mediums can stay in total control of a session. They even send the deceased spirit away anytime they want.
So I take it you can do that too, Miss Faye?
Of course!
Not.
It's a cinch for the new and improved Mystic Maya Faye spirit medium.
A spirit medium? That's my thing, Maya. Anyways, that's strange. You seem like the same old childish Maya to me. Ooh.
I'll show you childish, Nick!
Oh.
Enough. The witness is denying that she channeled any spirits. Further questioning is pointless. It appears your little fiction has been soundly exposed for what it is. You should listen to her, Apollo. I don't even know why you suspected me in the first place. I mean, you don't have any evidence of me channeling Minister Inga, do you?
Oh, evidence, huh?
There's no point in even thinking about it, really. I don't use anything special to channel spirits, so there wouldn't be anything left behind.
That's true. Just like when she channeled the High Priest, all Maya needs is her own body.
If the defense has no evidence to offer, I'll have to end this cross-examination.
What now? You know, she doesn't use any special items to do the channeling itself. You'd think there'd be something to complete the deception.
Is there any proof that Justice Minister Inga was channeled?
I'm gonna save back here.
Is this where we're gonna present that photo?
No, that wouldn't make that. No, because that is more of an alibi than anything for the queen. Because that happened at 2, so that wouldn't do anything. Because that's when this happened.
Oh yeah, we're not going with her. I forgot.
No. Do we have evidence that Inga was channeled? I don't think that would do anything like that. Do we? That doesn't show me anything. Pink butterfly pendant. That doesn't do shit for me either. Mysterious but sane painkiller shots and niggas notepad. And then we got a
Why
woman's
are you
photo.
doing a song?
I don't know. I don't. That's all the previous stuff. The last case.
Yeah,
oh yeah, someone in the comments said that.
Edgeworth from Apollo's
go look at Edgeworth
perspective.
and see
Where
the
is
thing.
he?
Mr. Wright's best friend and his district chief prosecutor. His frilly cravat makes one strong fashion statement. It's amazing. Okay.
I mean, that is one of the most like well-known things about Edgeworth.
Yeah.
Is his frilliness.
His cravat. All right. Because I'm not confident, I wonder what'll happen when I saved. So I wonder what happened when I say none at all. Because I don't really think of anything. No, I don't see how there could be, Your Majesty.
I see you've still got a long way to go, Apollo.
What?
You're nothing like Nick.
Excuse me?
No.
Are you leading? Are you?
If it were Nick, he would have tried to bluff his way through that one.
But I'm not Mr. Wright.
It shows.
And I have to retract my previous statement.
You sure
And
he's your
as to
boss?
whether there is any proof that Minister Inga was channeled?
You sure you're in the same company?
You bet I am. You bet there is.
Really? Well, now, snappy, Ollie.
You're bluffing, I take it.
He's like, I know bluffing.
I'll be fine.
There's your catchphrase. Good job.
All right, there must be some sort of proof to back us up. Time to do some serious thinking, Apollo Justice. Okay. We know that when Rafa saw her father, he wasn't dressed like Miss Faye, right? Right. Because if he was, Rafa would have immediately known he was being channeled.
Yep.
So that means
I think anyone would have known.
he was dressed in his usual suit when Rafa saw him. Aha! Good thinking, Apollo. This may be the perfect angle to attack from.
That is true. I never thought of that.
Yeah?
Alright, let's have an answer from the defense. What proof do you have that Miss Faye channeled Justice Minister Inga?
I'm gonna save. Is it gonna be the Emperor's clothes? The Emperor's new clothes.
Emperor's New Groove?
Exactly.
Beware the groove.
Because I mean, that's the only thing that even like has his clothes in it. But wait, the gemstone, maybe? Because that would be part of him. Because I mean, the gemstone's there for something.
Yeah, but what does that have to do with Maya channeling him?
Well, I mean, this would be part of the costume that fell off because of when the suit was. What else do you have for me aside from Inga's photo? That's the only thing that talks about his clothes.
I guess.
I'm gonna roll with the gemstone, and if not, then I'll go to
Did you
Inga's
save?
photo. Yes, I saved.
Okay. Is that a gemstone?
There we are. We found this among the ashes of one of the tomb's incense burners. Does a gemstone ring any bells, Your Eminence?
What? What was that doing in the tomb?
Ah, so you do recognize it. But then as his wife, how could you not recognize this gemstone button from your husband's jacket?
I don't get where you're going with this.
Channeling Minister Inga alone wouldn't be enough to fool someone like Princess Rafa, especially if you were wearing your clothes. So you would have had to change into the minister's clothes before channeling him.
Ah!
Miss Faye, you used the minister's clothes as cover while going from his room to the tomb, where you burned them once you no longer needed them.
What?
Uh-oh, she seems genuinely surprised by that, Apollo.
Miss Faye? Yes? Do you know my husband's name? It was, Inga Karkul Karine, right? That is correct in part, but there's more. Much more.
What?
Inga Kakul, how called this log?
Oh my god.
Whoa!
Oh, why'd they skip? Okay, no. Show me that because because that is,
Okay, Inga Kakul, how could this name be any longer or more pompous than already?
holy fuck, this is the most amazing thing I've ever seen in my life. They went,
How could this name be any longer?
or more pompous than it already is.
Karine the Third.
There's 2 other people that had to deal with that fucking thing. I'm so sorry. Oh my god, that's amazing.
You know they had fun with that one.
Absolutely. They went like, okay, we've had pun names, but this is just...
This is a straight up sentence.
We've just given up and we just made a joke. That was amazing.
Oh my god, that's the best Ace Attorney moment in the entire series ever.
I don't know about the best, but that is a top tier. That's top tier comedy right
I'm
there.
hyperboleing.
I know.
That is his true name.
Could it be any longer?
Due to its length, only a portion of it was ever made public. So, Miss Faye, do you know his true name? No, I mean, how could I? Precisely. Yet a medium must know both the face and true name of the one she seeks to channel.
No. So then, Miss Faye couldn't have channeled Mr. Inga?
That's what I've been trying to say this whole time. Why would I want to randomly channel some old guy I didn't know and didn't like thanks to that last trial?
I can't believe this. Apollo, I really don't think Maya's lying. However, your line of reasoning still seems credible to me. I agree, but there's something tripping us up in the details. Maybe we're working off of some wrong assumption again? Yes, like the person who's doing it.
Apollo? I was thinking,
Yes?
since I didn't channel Minister Inga, is it possible that someone else did?
Someone else? Who else could it have been?
Amara! I haven't thought that far yet. Such chatters without merit. Let us move on, shall we?
I don't care what Garan says. I'm going to figure this out. If it wasn't Miss Faye and the Queen as an alibi, then... Apollo, forget about who is capable of channeling spirits for a second. They should also consider the circumstance around the channeling, right? Right. We know Rafa saw her father come running out of his private quarters. If he was being channeled at the time, who could it have been?
Nayna.
It had to have been someone who was in his private quarters.
Well, I'm waiting defense, and you know how much I despise waiting.
Yes, but there is someone else besides Miss Faye who could have channeled Mr. Inga. There's just one more person, and they went in his private quarters. That person's your only hope now.
So the defense believes there was another. Let's have your very serious answer then.
Oh God.
Jesus.
With pleasure.
Horn Devil. Who could have channeled Minister Inga?
Hold on. Even though we're confident, hold on. Hold, please. Thank you.
Trissy!
Trissy. Nayna.
Nayna?
Your Eminence said it yourself.
That's right, Nayna never did go into the tomb that day. Instead, she entered my husband's private quarters.
How'd you know?
It's quite simple. Shoe prints were discovered in Inga's private quarters. Shoe prints that belonged to Nayna.
And then there's her benevolence's statement. She said that Nayna disappeared right after she entered Minister Inga's private quarters. The room from which Minister Inga himself came running out of not long afterwards.
Yep. You're not seriously suggesting.
It's the only thing that makes sense. Nayna channeled Mr. Inga and left his private quarters thereafter. That's why no one has seen her since.
Amara would know his full name, too.
Yeah. And why only the minister's shoe prints were found outside his residence.
Oh.
I was thinking that same thing, too, of the shoe print
Even she's like,
mix-up.
no way!
That's gotta be it. Nayna must have somehow channeled the minister.
It's the only thing that adds up.
But
and
what is that? What is
It's
that?
been our theory from the get-go.
It's been going for a while now.
Yeah.
All the circumstantial evidence has fallen into place. You can't ignore it anymore. You can't claim Nayna isn't connected to this case somehow.
Is Nayna being Amara supposed to be his huge, big reveal? If so, I'm gonna be feeling kind of bad because we figured it out a long time
We figured it out
ago.
pretty quickly.
Yeah.
In light of this, the defense calls Nayna to the stand.
I mean, it's the only thing that makes
But
sense.
she's still missing.
Where are your eminence?
You think she would know where she is, though? Very well, then. Let us call Nayna to testify.
Yes! Now we can finally crack this case wide open.
Let us adjourn while the witness is summoned.
There is no need. Nayna is in the waiting lobby.
What? Nayna's here? I thought she'd gone missing.
It seems she was feeling unwell and simply wished to rest undisturbed.
Sure.
But a concern for Rafa brought her here today.
She took time off without Rafa's knowledge of consent? Or consent?
Knowledge of consent.
I'm betting there's more to her disappearing act than meets the eye, Apollo.
Yeah. Shoes.
Hello.
Oh, she
Hi.
looks sassy.
For real.
Miss Nayna, do you understand why you have been summoned here today?
Oh boy, now we need a Nayna voice.
Oh god.
Do I need to be a granny?
God, look
Or-
at her hair.
Yeah, I is that hair or a headpiece? It's so hard to tell because of how
I mean,
wild it is.
Well, I mean, like,
It's the same color as the hair that's
Yeah.
on the side, but
if that's her hair, I swear to God.
oh my goodness.
Well,
Well, technically, if this is Amara, then all of it's a headpiece in the first place. So, because Mara's got like that fancy blue.
That's her same hair color. It's like silverish.
Oh yeah, you're right. I was
It's like
thinking of
it's
blue
more
ribbon.
it's more
Okay.
like a silvery lavender periwinkle
Yes.
color.
Anyways, this for the voice. Am I doing this one?
I mean, she's supposed to be an old lady, right?
Yeah. I would assume she's playing an old lady, so she would be.
Yes, of course.
Oh,
Not like that. but-
Yes, of course. Her Eminence has informed me that this man here suspects I've committed a crime.
So this is Nayna. It's quite the hairdo.
It is hair.
Good God.
Though I will say, I suppose I'm not as old as I had thought. If this horn-headed nincompoop would take me for a criminal.
I now see where Rafa gets her vocabulary from.
Oh yeah,
Nincompoop. Isn't that Rafa's favorite insult?
nincompoop.
I guess Nayna rubbed off on her with what with all the time they spend together.
You there, young hornhead.
Yes?
You're accusing me of slaying Minister Inga and channeling his spirit, yes? What an active imagination you have. Young folk are so wonderfully open-minded.
Thanks. Just take the compliment, Justice.
Oh my God, I love her.
For real.
Now then, will the witness please proceed with her testimony? This court wishes to know if you did or did not channel Minister Inga in his private quarters.
Bam,
I've got to keep the British accent going. That's what all the royal family and higher up people.
I'm no
cry.
spirit medium, Sonny.
I am no spirit medium, Sonny. I was feeling under the weather yesterday and decided to rest these weary bones. Besides which, a lowly servant such as I could not possibly be an honorable spirit medium. Only members of the royal family can learn the art of spirit channeling here in Corrine. After Queen Amara's passing, Her Eminence Queen Garan is the only spirit medium left. If you believe a medium to be the culprit, it would have to be that young lass Maya Fey.
Mm.
And there you have it. It seems we have summoned her for nothing. Only those of the royal bloodline have the power of spirit channeling. That a servant such as Nayna could channel spirits is the most unamusing jest. It's an insult, really.
On the surface, anyway.
Mm-hmm.
But our line of reasoning has led us to this end.
Who's the last person that cleaned this courtroom?
That Nayna channeled Inga's spirit.
All right, the defense may now question the witness. More has collected within the 1 minute that I last did that
For
test.
real. This is a dusty ass
The
room.
ventilation in here is horrible.
Oh goodness, you're having fun, aren't you?
I am. I've always wanted to do a regular chill old lady voice, and I finally can. Because Wendy Oldbag couldn't be.
No, she wasn't chill.
No.
Good God.
She was like Yzma. She
For
was
real.
my closer to my Yzma impression.
Because I mean, I'm trying to think of what I can or can't pass with on presenting this, because we have to think along the lines of whatever Phoenix and Apollo are at, and when it comes to this,
That hair has got to be heavy. Okay, I'm
You
sorry.
think
What?
so?
No.
like the one thing that we have that would be able to prove that a lowly servant could channel a spirit is with the whole Founder's Orb, because it bestows the thing. But the Founder's Orb, they didn't have it yet in the first place, so I don't think it can be that. We have to press some things here, because I don't think there's anything we have that...
Yeah, because Dirk had it.
Yeah, that wasn't there at all. And we
But
don't want to
sometimes we
implicate
need-
that she is
No, but
a Mara
sometimes
yet.
we need to present something in order to lead into the next part of what we need to do.
Yeah, I just don't know what would fit right now, so I'm just gonna press things. I could always do the loop and get a hit, but all these dogs stole your hat when you were in the courtyard yesterday afternoon. Was it after that you decided to take a rest?
I had been feeling unwell all day, and I had pushed myself too hard. Kept feeling weak and dizzy, and that dirty mongrel only served to worsen my condition.
Well, I sympathize with you, Nayna.
That dingbat dog.
You took the whole day out without informing Princess Rafa. She was very worried about you, you know.
How very kind of her benevolence. But she need not concern herself with the welfare of a mere servant such as I.
Except to Rafa. Nayna's not just a mere servant.
To even think a mere commoner could channel spirits or slay a minister. What hogwash!
Hold it. I hear you were the head servant. Isn't that right?
Are you suggesting that my position affords me the ability to channel spirits?
Since you're the head servant to a family of channelers, I'd say it's plausible. If you wanted to, it's not impossible for you to learn through exposure.
I think not. For that goes against the very underpinnings of the Kingdom of Garain. To become a spirit medium requires a noble spirit and rigorous training. But most importantly, one must be a direct descendant of the founder. It is not simply some hobby one can take up in the manner of knitting or gardening.
So commoners can never become a medium, no matter how hard they tried?
Damn. There go my chances.
That is common knowledge to all who are born and raised here, young hornhead.
Yeah, you could be an unknown royal family member. Who knows? Great.
How old do you think I am?
Great aunt.
That's the third Emperor's New Groove reference we've had in
We've
this
been
video.
going crazy now. Okay, we need to stop with that one. Members of the royal family. Okay. Okay then. What if you actually have royal blood in your veins, Nayna? Like a distant relative or something.
Well,
like a
blood in your veins, Nayna.
Great aunt.
I am from a line of humble fishermen, all the way back to my grandfather's grandfather. Ever heard talk of royal blood or noble ancestry.com?
Apollo, spiritualing is a secret art passed down from mother to daughter. And even with a royal ancestor, it'd be impossible to learn without the right training.
Dumbass.
Ow.
It is as the barbed one says. It also must be mentioned that this secret art
is in the paddle.
is only taught here in the Kingdom of Garain and your country's Garain village.
Why aren't things falling into place like I expected?
'Cause you're not Phoenix Wright, you buffoon.
I would ask the witness to continue our testimony.
After Queen Amara's passing, Permanent's Queen Ground is the only spirit medium left. Well, about that. Queen Amara was the victim of an assassination, right?
Yes. Oh, she was a beautiful, gentle soul.
Oh, I bet you were. I mean, she was.
But she fell in love with a man of dubious origins and was murdered in a terrible blaze. Fate can be so cruel.
Poor Dirk. Except she's actually still alive.
She's got to keep up the act.
Yeah. Barney yet another follower unwittingly praying over an empty sarcophagus.
Phoenix, if only you knew.
Amara, the queen has been locked away and her existence in this world erased. But the fact that she's still alive shackles Newt to Gran's will.
How has no one connected it yet? It really is supposed to be the big plot twist of this case, isn't it?
I
Or
mean,
at least one of them.
at least for the not the players, but for the characters, it's a plot twist, I suppose.
Yeah, because they
I
made
think they
it
want
too easy to
I think
connect.
they want the players to catch on. I'm sure there's more plot twists into it as there are,
Because
but
they've made it way too easy for it to be a plot twist
Yeah.
to the player.
Nayuda, the only reason you're still standing there by that woman's side is because you're afraid of what would happen to Amara otherwise, right?
That's only one of the reasons.
Mm.
No.
We need not recount such ancient history. Let us continue with the witness's testimony.
Unless this game is so smart that they've put so many hints that are leading towards Nayna being Amara that that's not actually the case.
You mean
it's a giant red herring?
Yeah.
It's a giant red herring that we're just like, oh, it has to be, and all of a sudden they're gonna be like, take off the wig, and just like pulls her hair off. She's bald, and it's like,
They've done that before.
yeah,
This game, this series likes red herrings.
yeah.
Big seafood fan.
Miss Faye was being held hostage. She was completely tied up and didn't even know Mr. Inga's true name, making it impossible for her to kill or channel him.
Bah, I know nothing of that. Listen, you horned devil. Oh, I didn't capitalize it this time. You're not that important anymore. Were you not just insisting that it was Maya Fey who had channeled Minister Inga? My, how quickly you change your tune.
No, I'm just quick on my feet when new information presents itself. I'm also quick to force my biggest smile when times like these demand it.
In orange.
It's great that you're following my advice, Apollo. But try not to look so forced while you do, would you?
You're gonna blow a gasket.
Nayna's right about one thing, though. Only those of the royal bloodline can be spirit mediums in Karayan. Common folk like us are out of luck. Yeah, I guess so. Still. I think I'll finally be close to connecting all the dots once I point one very big thing out. Okay, so, Alright, where's part about... Okay, so... I mean, there's so many that talk about things, but let's look at the royal family part, because I think... Oh, God, because there's so many things that you'd think you could present some of these pieces to. God, it sucks. Okay. Crud, criggity dud. Let's
Criggity
see.
dud.
Criggity dud. Channeling photo, I don't think that's going to be relevant right now. We have the woman's photo, but that doesn't prove anything. And then we have the pink butterfly pendant. Gemstone. Is it the pendant? It doesn't. The only two things I can think of that it would either be the pendant or the picture. Because I don't think there's. Looking through all this, Paul's roaming father, yeah, magician, son of Terrace, Dirk Nails, is from the royal family. Idea of the sins of father, so that doesn't do anything. So, I
No.
mean, pretty much the only things that really, unless it's the founder's orb, but that doesn't make sense.
Did you
'cause it's-
save?
I'm gonna make sure I did again. I think I did, but I'm gonna save again.
Just in case, yeah.
So we're gonna go for the old 1-2 punch.
You could try the orb.
I don't think that's it though.
But why would it be the butterfly pendant? Like, what would we be saying to look at?
Well, I mean, I think the fact is that we have to start pushing out the Amara stuff now. Well, that's not it.
Nope.
This statement contradicts this piece of evidence, and it hurts a lot because it doesn't fucking.
Look, he looks so annoyed.
He's like, oh fuck, I got it wrong again, didn't I? Everyone's looking at me really weird already. He's like,
I love getting them half in mid blink because
Yeah.
they look just so.
They just look angry.
They look so done.
So tilted. I'm getting tilted.
She's tilted. Now she's not.
Queen of Mars passing. I mean, that one is also like a statement, you know?
Yeah. Oh, the picture goes with that. Because it's like, hey, look, this was after the time. No, the photo. Because it
so-
shows on the run.
Oh boy, here we go.
Yep, I knew it.
It's time. Okay, so I presented what makes sense in terms of a direct contradiction. Except I don't know how to make it make sense in the larger context of this case.
Well, is the defense going to follow up its loud objection with a sound explanation?
Well, I tell you what, Judge, you give me about 23 and a half hours, and I will have an answer and explanation for you. I'll figure it out eventually.
Mr. Justice, that's not how this works.
Yes, it is. I've done this multiple times already in this case, so I don't want to hear it. You're just going to sit right there while I think, okay?
No.
Oh.
Bailiff! No.
All right, we'll see you guys next time.
Bye.